Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talking Tennis. I am Miles David. I am guest hosting today here at Talking Tennis. Thanks, John, for giving me the opportunity and the space to do some live commentary during this Barbora Krejčíková versus Aryna Sabalenka match. And the match is underway. Sabalenka is serving to start us off in this match. Love 15 to Krejčíková. Quickly 15 all with the staple 1-2 punch of Aryna Sabalenka. I think we're in for a really, really good match here. We're looking at a reigning Australian Open champion. Of course, Sabalenka lifted the trophy at the 2023 Australian Open. And we're also looking at a former 2021 French Open champion. Of course, Krejčíková has been in pretty solid form lately. And I think we're in for a really, really good match, honestly. If you're just joining, this is my first time going live completely solo. So feel free to give me some constructive criticism and engage with me in the comments for sure. Who's winning? Who is winning? Who do you guys think is winning this match? Hello, those of you who are just joining. We're watching Aryna Sabalenka versus Barbora Krejčíková for a spot in the quarterfinals of the Indian Wells WTA 1000 tournament. Let me double check that. I don't know if they're in the round of 16 or if they're in the quarterfinals already. Yes, it's the round of 16, I believe. They're looking for a spot in the quarterfinals. So if you have any thoughts on who you think are going to win this match, please let me know. I'll be bringing you through the match point by point. It should be electrifying. These two just played each other in the previous WTA 1000 event in Dubai. And Krejčíková got that win in a very electric run to that title. She beat the top three players in the world, including world number one Iga Swiatek, and of course, in that top three is Aryna Sabalenka as well. So Krejčíkova's in good form, as is Sabalenka. They both seem to be in tune with their tennis, and looking forward to a good matchup. We're just in the second game of this match. Calling this first point looks to be a pretty neutral point, and Krejčíková has a backhand slice that lands just long beyond the baseline. Love 15 on her opening service game of the match. Hi, just joining. We're looking at Love 30 on Krejčíkova's serve. Sabalenka just hit a really good defensive backhand slice, followed up with a drop shot by Krejčíková that Sabalenka tracks down and passes her with another really good one-handed backhand. She's moving pretty darn well in this match. A little opening for a early lead for Sabalenka. Love 30 on Krejčíkova's serve. If you're watching, please feel free to engage in the comments. I love when you guys do that. Always fun, always intriguing, all that good stuff. All right, there we go. So 1540 on Krejčíkova's serve. Two solid break points in the opening service game of Krejčíková. Sabalenka seeing the ball well so far and cracks a forehand cross court winner. Let's see what she can do on this first break point of the match. Second serve by Krejčíková. Second serve barely gets in the box. Neutral rally so far. Krejčíková comes to the net with the forehand approach and is passed by a blasting backhand winner by Sabalenka. 2-love early in this first set. Sabalenka seeing the ball well, moving well, and looks like she's really dialed into this match super, super early, which is great to see. I mean, it's like I said before, this is a battle of Grand Slam champions, one reigning, one former in the not too far away past. And it looks like it's going to be a good matchup for both of them. And when I say good matchup for both of them, I mean they are clearly familiar with each other's games at this point. There shouldn't be too many surprises. It's just going to be a matter of who executes the best. 15-love on Sabalenka's second service game of the match. She looks incredibly comfortable. I mean, as she should. I mean, she's only lost one match, I believe, this season. She won in Adelaide prior to Australian Open, won the Australian Open in pretty dramatic fashion in that final, then went to Dubai and lost to Krejčíková. So her only loss this season is to her opponent right across the net from her today. Really great serve from Sabalenka and an easy put away at the net. Really, really aggressive serves and 1-2 punches from Sabalenka is her name of the game. That's how she likes to play. And she's cracking the ball right now. She's seeing it big and cracking it. 30-love. 30-love for Sabalenka. The graphic is showing already 6 winners in 2 games for Sabalenka. She's come out firing for sure. 30-love, second serve. Let's see what Sabalenka looks like on this second serve. She rolled the second serve in, and Barbora Krejčíková had to look at that backhand, but puts it in the middle of the net. 40-love for Sabalenka. Hey, Jane. How are you? Thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. Feel free to share the video with any of your tennis friends that may be interested in Sabalenka or Krejčíková or just Indian Wells in general. I really would appreciate that. 40-love for Sabalenka. Like I said before, already up to 6 winners in less than a match that's less than 10 minutes old. 6 winners is insane. She's definitely out to do the thing today. Sabalenka did the thing. Oh, I jinxed her. She gets hit a double fault. Okay. She is human. She is human. 40-15 on Sabalenka serve. And it's so interesting about Sabalenka. I mean, the past 6 months, just that 6-month window has been really good for her when it comes to her serve. I remember doing some live commentary on Talking Tennis during the WTA finals in Fort Worth, and Sabalenka got all the way to the final match of that tournament, and it was great for her, like really, really good. So, you know, it's just really nice to see her do what she has to do and do it well in tennis. Like, her game style is one of my favorites. I really appreciate somebody who takes initiative and wants to dictate from the middle of the court and can hit winners from any part of the court. I really, really like that. Krejčíková is offering a little bit of resistance now. 40-30 on Sabalenka's serve. She still has a game point. Let's see what she can do here. Hey, Casey. Always good to see you. Thanks for joining. I appreciate that so much. Be sure to like, comment, or comment more, I should say. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed already. I know John and I would appreciate that. And let me know what other matches you guys are kind of paying attention to right now, and what other matches you're looking for the rest of the schedule. I see a comment here. Casey says Sakkari pulls through. I'm not too surprised by that. Just because Sakkari and Pliskova just played a week or 2 ago in Dubai, and Pliskova just completely wiped the floor with her. She won 6-1, 6-2. And usually when there's that heavy of a defeat, or any kind of defeat, really, you come out on that next match against that opponent really guns blazing. And Sakura is known to extend a match against her rivals. So, that's a good one. A hold from Sabalenka, by the way. She's up 3-love in a matter of 12 minutes in this match. So she's definitely has the momentum to begin this match. I think the same thing happened yesterday. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Game to Love tennis podcast. They have a YouTube channel as well, and they allowed me to do some commentary yesterday. And Ons Jabeur came out very quickly in her match against Marketa Vondrousova, up 3-love in the first set, and it didn't quite work out well for her. But I mean, anytime you have an opportunity to really jump on your opponent and be the aggressor and come out firing, I think any tennis player would take that. So that's where Sabalenka is right now, leading into this next service game from Krejcikova. Jane, how is that Medvedev match going? The last time I checked into it, which was probably 30 minutes ago at this point, I'm not really sure what's happened since. I saw Medvedev had a little bit of an injury scare with his ankle. And I think he was able to get back on court and kind of test it, but I'm not sure if he was able to. Oh, sorry. I just looked at my scores on the right hand. It looked like he was able to take that second set in a tiebreaker. So it looks like Medvedev and Zverev are playing somewhat of a classic, it seems. Two straight tiebreakers in a best of 3 set match usually leads to something of that sort, if you ask tennis Twitter at least. Barbora Krejčíkova's coach, they're showing him. I didn't know who her coach was. It's good to know. Kind of bookmark that. Alex Kartis. Might be mispronouncing his name a little bit incorrectly, but that's who they show as Barbora Krejčíkova's coach. She's serving up 15-love in this second service game for her. Let's see if she can kind of stop some of the early damage and early onslaught of Sabalenka. Up 30-love with a really, really good cross-court forehand that Sabalenka can't handle. Tries to slice at that forehand, but it sails long on the baseline. Medi moving well. Okay, Medvedev is moving well in that match. Good to know. Good to know. I mean, it would have been really terrible for Medvedev if all of the winning he's been doing over the past 2 months kind of came to a screaming halt with an injury like that. So I'm glad it's not too bad. Excuse me, I had to take a little break there for some water. Krejcikova has Sabalenka on the run and closes that point out with the inside in forehand. 40-love Krejcikova. Looks like she's determined to kind of get this match a little bit closer and get her name on the scoreboard for sure. She needs to. She kind of has to stop the momentum. If she doesn't do it here, then this set is pretty much all she wrote with the way Sabalenka's been playing. 3 game points for Krejcikova. Let's see what she can do. Yeah, I wouldn't have been too surprised if Medvedev pulled out, but I think that Medvedev and Zverev have a little bit of a friendly rivalry, so I'm not too surprised in the same vein. You never really want to pull out to somebody that you really, really want to beat. Sabalenka nets a backhand return and puts Krejcikova on the board. 3-1 Sabalenka. You guys, I'm kind of doing like 3 things at one time. So I'm commentating this match, monitoring you guys' comments, and also watching this match. And I also have in the background, I hope you can't hear it. I hope it's pretty faint. I'm hosting a tennis Twitter space. That's what I call them. But essentially, it's just a open dialogue, an open space for tennis fans, fanatics or casual tennis fans alike, to come together and talk about what's going on. So if I have a lot going on, that's why. Hey, John, thanks. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. I just moved, so I'm trying some different things. I'll be in pretty constant rotation of backgrounds and stuff. I'm trying. I appreciate this opportunity, by the way, because I'm trying my best at getting more comfortable talking into camera and talking to fans in a live format, because I'm so used to doing it in a more controlled environment with my podcast. Which, if you guys aren't familiar with my podcast, it's called Tuned Into Tennis. I'm the host, obviously, and you can download it anywhere you can listen to podcasts. We're popular on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, anything like that. So definitely check it out. Thanks, Casey. I appreciate that. All right, let's check back into this match. We're 15 minutes old into the match. Looks like Sabalenka's doing what she's been kind of good at doing the past 6 month stretches, just kind of laughing off some of her mistakes. And for me, I think that that's the best way to kind of negate the fieriness that she brings to the court. I mean, she plays a high risk game style in tennis. So if you ever miss, the best way to do is kind of just chuck it up to that. That's the kind of tennis that you play. I mean, you're going to miss sometimes, and sometimes it may just look a little awkward and gangly out there, but that's just part of the court. So I like the fact that she's able to laugh some things off these days. She shouldn't be laughing too loudly, though, because Krejcikova is making some inroads into her serve with a good forehand behind Sabalenka that kind of trips up a little bit. 30 all on Sabalenka. On Sabalenka's serve, there's a little bit of opportunity here for Krejcikova. Sabalenka misses her first serve just narrowly down the tee. Second serve incoming. Let's see what she can do here. All right, second serve for Sabalenka, and Krejcikova was going to be biting her lip at that one. She nets the backhand return 40-30 on Sabalenka's serve. That was a crucial point. Krejcikova didn't do herself any favors by not at least starting that point and getting the return in play. If she loses this set, she'll be kicking herself for that one for sure. First serve to Sabalenka. Krejcikova can't handle it. Again, backhand return in the net. Up 4-1 on Sabalenka in this first set. Pretty good stuff from Sabalenka so far. I'm going to take a quick break, guys, and let this video rotate. Don't leave me. Only going to be out of the camera for about 30 seconds or so, okay? Just taking a quick break. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Looks like some clouds are at play in California, which if you guys haven't been to Indian Wells, the actual tournament, make sure you put it on your bucket list to go. I mean, the conversation, excuse me, not the conversation, the weather is beautiful. The conversation here at Talking Tennis is definitely beautiful as well. Looks like Krejcikova was going up to the service line to serve again. First serve in, neutral rally so far, backhand cross court. Nice slice for Sabalenka that Krejcikova can't really pick up with her forehand, puts it into the net. Love 15, Sabalenka. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. I told you I'm a pretty slick character, especially when it comes to computers and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think I am naturally a whiz at it, but with a little bit of time, effort, and playing around, I can get the hang of things. KC, good question. Did you do Clubhouse? I did. I joined. Oh wow, really, really wild forehand error for Krejcikova. It looks like she can't really get her range. Either she's struggling with her range or Sabalenka is pushing the issue. Love 30 here. Another opening for Sabalenka to really get a stranglehold on this set. Yes, I did do Clubhouse. I I think a friend invited me onto the Clubhouse app in like January of 2021, and that was kind of in the crux of the pandemic. A lot of people, including myself, were kind of just stuck at home, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't. I don't think I had started. Oh, I had started my podcast, which I started in September of 2020, and that was just a really good way to kind of talk to people in real time during live tennis matches and kind of talk out what we're thinking. I feel like in tennis, since it's a sport that um, has a little bit of a niche audience, it's easy to kind of watch things by yourself. And at least for me, where I'm from, I felt like I was the only person that was a tennis fan. So to be able to connect with people from all over the globe that were watching the same matches that I was watching, fans of the same players or different fans of players, and getting their perspectives on why they were, fans of this player, that was all fun to me for sure. And that's part of why I like tennis. I mean, there's obviously more than just 100 players to root for, but in general, there are at least 100 different players with 100 different personalities from varying parts of the globe to kind of be fans of. So that's always fun. 1540 here. I've been talking a little bit too much, but 1540 here on Krejcikova's serve. Two break points for Sabalenka to really get a stranglehold of this first set. Oh wow, Krejcikova double faults to hand it to Sabalenka. Sabalenka's up 5-1 in the first set in less than 25 minutes. 5-1. All right, Jane. See you later. Let's see if I can do a little live tweeting while I'm in the middle of this match too. If you guys aren't following me on socials, it's the handle is coming across that ticker. Everything from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all tuned into tennis. That's me, Miles David, tuned into tennis. Let's see if Sabalenka can close the door here on this pretty straightforward. I mean, you can't get more straightforward than a 6-1 set. She's 3 points away from closing out this first set. She has an 80% first serve percentage. Excuse me, not first serve percentage. She's winning 80% of her first serves in. Excuse me, which I mean can't really ask for much better with the kind of first serve that she puts into the court. That's really really great. 30 love Sabalenka. She's making quick work of Krejcikova, and a lot of people actually picked Krejcikova to go deep in this tournament. I know I thought she might have, continued her form in Dubai, and I mean she got to the round of 16, so there's no, sweat off her brow. She won 2 matches, so she's not playing terribly. I think she's just up against a really stern opponent in Sabalenka right now. John asked, what are we all thinking about Coco at the moment? Big plus in terms of fortitude today. On the other hand, is the game there to go much further? I personally think that for Coco to really solidify herself as maybe like a top 5, top 3, even higher than that opponent or competitor in tennis. For me, just from a tactical standpoint, she's really going to have to develop a more aggressive forehand down the line that she can hit consistently. Um, there are times in her matches where she has the opportunity to go for a forehand down the line and kind of puts too much air underneath it, which is good to a certain degree. It's good to have built-in safety on your shots. I just think she hasn't really quite developed the confidence. And I think it may be a tactical reason why the confidence isn't all the way there to hit a really strong forehand down the line. The rest of her game, when she's on and she's feeling good, is confident. The movement is, I mean, how many players out there are tracking down more balls than Coco Gauff? Really? I mean, she has the speed of a 19-year-old now. Happy belated birthday to Coco, by the way. And yeah, she just needs to really hone in on making sure she gets the best out of her potent serve. I mean, she can hit it in the high 120s, so that's putting her up above most of her competitors on the WTA tour right there. If she can really get that forehand together, I think she has a lot of upside. Did Sabalenka just miss the court completely on that serve? Oh, wow. New development, break point for Krejcikova here, as Sabalenka is kind of lost the rhythm on her serve a little bit. Second serve put in the court by Sabalenka, and she just completely sprays the follow-up backhand. That was a very, very, very loose game from Sabalenka. Thankful she has the cushion of being up a double break here. We'll see what happens after this change of ends. Be right back, guys. All right, guys, we're back at it. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Let's get back into the tennis and see if Krejcikova can hold. Oh, wow. She had a sitter backhand volley up on the net and completely nets it. Wow. I think I messed up my headphones. Sorry. All right. Love 15 on Krejcikova's serve. Sabalenka looks primed to kind of put that pass game behind her. Really good deep return for Sabalenka on the forehand. Krejcikova stretches her out wide. Sabalenka, too much power on that forehand. 15 all, Krejcikova serve. Oh, wow. Killer cross-court forehand winner off of a return for Sabalenka. 15-30, Krejcikova. Second serve, Krejcikova serve. A little bit of an opening here for Sabalenka to put that pass game completely behind her and close out this first set in dominant fashion. Let's see what happens here. Second serve, Krejcikova. Backhand return for Sabalenka. Neutral return that Sabalenka just brushes open with a cross-court forehand. Krejcikova barely gets it over the net, and Sabalenka puts it away. 15-40. 2 break points for Sabalenka. Really aggressive point, but controlled aggression from Sabalenka. She's really, in the replay here, you can tell that there's so much pace on her ball, but also so much spin to be able to curl it back down inside the court. And that's what she's so good at. 2 set points here for Krejcikova. Oh no, come on, stream. Don't do that to me. It's the best part of the match. My stream is buffering. Oh, I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. Not now. Not now. Come on. That was the best part of the match. Sabalenka may have closed out the set, but I can't see it because my stream is acting completely crazy. Sorry, guys. Bear with me while I try to figure out what's going on with my stream here. Let me look at the score to be able to tell you where we are. We're at deuce on Krejčíkova serve. Looks like Sabalenka let those. It looks like Sabalenka lets those 2 set points go. Come on, stream. Don't do that to me today. Bear with me again, guys. Sorry, trying to find the stream here for Krejčíkova and Sabalenka. While I'm doing that, though, let's talk a little bit about what's going on in Indian Wells. John says it's difficult to know which court and match to focus on. What do you think, Miles, about some of the court choice controversies? For the most part of the tournament, I think it's been okay. The one that the controversy, if you will, that sticks out in my mind so far is it may be inconsequential to most people, but they put Daria Kasatkina, number 8 seed, against Barbora Krejčíková last match on Stadium 2, which a lot of people actually enjoy Stadium 2 more than Stadium 1 at Indian Wells. I've been. Stadium 2 has a really nice Nobu sushi restaurant literally built into the complex. But that match followed, any Brit fans watching or British tennis fans watching, that match was the last match on the court and followed Jack Draper versus Andy Murray. Obviously, Andy Murray is a fan favorite almost wherever he goes. And then Jack Draper is an upcoming basic successor to Andy Murray's success as far as male British tennis goes. So that was a really good match in and of itself, and it also had a lot of hype. And pretty much the entire crowd had nothing to stay for because the Krejčíková and Kasatkina matchup doesn't really have a whole lot to build up to it. So yeah, I'm not quite sure why they did that. That was a pretty bonehead decision right there, if you ask me at least. All right, let me do some work here to figure out what's going on with my stream. It was working absolutely perfectly before. Maybe I was rooting too hard for Sabalenka. It looks like Krejčíková held. It's 5-3, 15 all on Sabalenka's serve. All right. Live streaming. All right, my apologies, guys. I think I'm getting it together. What happened? What did I do? Maybe is Tennis Channel showing the stream? I have no idea. The stream just completely. It's not even an internet problem. The stream just completely went away. Let's check some scores here. Looks like Medvedev is serving for the match at 5-4. Now 5-all. Zverev broke back, actually, so that's interesting. Do I think Medvedev will play the next match if he wins this one? I get the vibe that Medvedev is a little bit of a battler. Like, I feel like it may not be something that you get upon first impression about Medvedev, but I do think, especially at a Masters 1000, that he's never won before and that he's never even gotten to a quarter or a semi at. I think he will at least take the court to give him the best option. And speaking of take the court, Sabalenka is able to close out that first set 6-3 against Barbora Krejčíková. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm struggling to get my stream here. But Barbora Krejčíková was able to take out that first set 6-3. A little bit more tension at the end of that second set with Sabalenka being up 5-1 and Krejčíková winning the next 2 games. So maybe that'll lead into some better tennis in the third set for because for all intents and purposes, Sabalenka was the dictator, aggressor, and executed everything better in that first set. Krejčíková either couldn't find the court or just couldn't keep up with Sabalenka's pace. So hopefully she is able to put a more competitive match in during the second set. Let's try another way. You have to be resourceful, guys. You have to be resourceful. I think it's just so behind. I think it's well, we found a stream. It's just a little bit behind. Apologies if you're like, Miles, why have I already watched this match or this point already? All right. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Make sure you guys are doing the things that you should be doing as supporters and fans of this wonderful site and channel, content channel, Talking Tennis. Thanks again, John, for allowing me to host and commentate on this match. I'm going to take a quick break, let a video loop for you guys, and I'll be right back to pick up the second set of Barbora Krejčíková versus Sabalenka. Be right back. All right, we're back, guys. Sabalenka and Krejčíková are in their second set, 15 all on Krejčíkova's serve. Thanks for bearing with me. I am not 100% sure what happened to my original stream. And if you're watching this match live, I do apologize if there's a little bit of a lag between the points that I go through. But the original stream I had just doesn't want to come up again. I have no idea what happened. Sometimes just the risk you take for being a tennis, or the price you pay for being a tennis fan, they really don't make it easy on us, do they? They don't make it easy on us at all sometimes. I bet if I go to any other tennis match on this live stream website, I'll be able to pick it up. Let's try Rublev versus Nori for a second and watch what happens. Yep. How can I watch Rublev versus Nori, but I can't watch Sabalenka versus Krejčíková? Hey, Natalia. Thanks for joining. I really, really appreciate it. If you aren't already following Talking Tennis and subscribe to the channel, make sure you do so, and also leave a like on this video. So if I feel like if I am able to watch a Nori versus Rublev match, I should then be able to watch Sabalenka versus Krejčíková. I feel like that's only fair, if you ask me. Thanks, Natalia. I really, really appreciate that. If you're a huge tennis fan, you just made a great investment to your ears and your eyes. Okay, I'm just going to use the stream that is working for me right now, which is this YouTube stream. All right. Oh, wow, Natalia, you're doing double duty. I guess I got you here and Zverev, Medi on TV. So Medvedev is going to serve for that match again. Okay, got it. Okay. So in this Krejčíková and Sabalenka match, Krejčíkova's up 1-love in this first set, 15-love on the first service game of Sabalenka in the second set. Reminder, Sabalenka won the first set pretty easily, 6-3 over Krejčíková. Second serve incoming for Sabalenka. Let's see how she handles it. Second serve in from Sabalenka, misses the second ball on a backhand, long, just past the baseline. 15 off for Sabalenka. $15 all. Sabalenka serve. Second serve wide. Krejčíková is a little bit too aggressive on it. Her forehand goes long past the baseline. 30-15 Sabalenka. Two points, 40-15, excuse me, ace for Sabalenka. 2 game points here for Sabalenka to close out this opening service game on serve. Wow. Really not a bad serve from Sabalenka. Krejčíková just cuts it early on the return, cross-court forehand, and Sabalenka can't handle it. I think somebody just said match point for Medvedev, I believe. He's up 6-5, 3 match points, actually. Natalia, great. So great one. I think the winner of this match makes the final. Sabalenka or Barbora. I think Sabalenka's in good form to make the final here. I think the court really allows her to dictate. I think she gets enough time for her big swing on her forehand, and she has the power to hit through any single court. She just has the pace and produces it well on the court. It's 1-1 in the second set. Looks like Medvedev closed that match out 7-5 in the third. That's been his toughest match in weeks. All right, 1-1, Krejčíková serving. Let's see what she can do here. Sabalenka gets that backhand return down the middle, and Krejčíková does an inside-in forehand. Wow. Inside-in forehand winner to go back behind Sabalenka. Great shot. Sorry, I'm just so entertained in Sabalenka's on-court, not antics, but she's very demonstrative on the court. So just watching her kind of just draws me in. Sorry if I'm just looking at the screen. 15-all, Krejčíková serving. Serve down the line, gets a pretty weak reply from Sabalenka and smashes away the next one, 30-15. Back up to the service line for Krejčíková, second serve incoming. Oh, looks like did she miss that second serve completely? Yeah, that was double fault. Wow. Oh, no. Sorry, the score didn't change. That was a let. A let from Krejčíková, another chance for a second serve. Backhand return from Sabalenka. Deep ground strokes from both girls right now. Cross court. Really, really deep backhand from Sabalenka. Krejčíková can't handle it and nets the next one. 40-15 on her serve. Still 2 game points here. Oh, wow. Krejčíková puts away an easy forehand in the middle of the court. 2-1 Krejčíková. I'm going to let a video stream while we do a quick changeover. Krejčíkova's up 2-1 in the second set. Trails Sabalenka by 1 set. All right, we're back. Live and in living color with this Barbora Krejčíková versus Sabalenka match. Like I said before, Sabalenka's up a set, but Krejčíkova's trying to claw her way back and make this more of an even match. Sabalenka's set to go to the service line here. Let's see what she comes up with. Misses her first serve, second serve opportunity here. I really hate that my stream went away. I really do. I hate that the stream that was doing so good for me just went away. Like just completely non-existent. I feel like that should be like against the law or something. If I'm watching a stream, it should be trying to multitask here. Sorry, guys. Can I get back to the tennis? Let's get back to the tennis. Let's get back to the tennis. All right, let's do a quick score update, get us back on track. Oh, wow. Krejčíková went up a break in the second set, 3-1. So she's made a match of it this far, for sure. She's trying to consolidate that break here for a chance to go up 4-1. Second serve, Krejčíková on serve. Swings in the second serve. Does Sabalenka make that? Oh, she narrowly brings a backhand down the line just wide. 15-love Krejčíková. Quick backhand error from Krejčíková, 15-all. It's amazing to me that Tennis Channel can literally have live tennis on, but like I understand commercials and stuff are just part of the course for television, but sometimes their commercial packages are incredibly long after the match that they is their featured match, and they don't just go into the next match. I think that's so weird, especially because they I'm going on a tangent here, but in order to even access the Tennis Channel as an American viewer, you have to have that added to your cable subscription or to wherever you get live streaming. You have to traditionally add that or go bump up a service to do that. So you're paying them. You're paying them to some extent. And if you want even more streams, I've done this whole thing before, but you have to go to Tennis Channel Plus. It's just weird how tennis is set up. We have to jump through like 17 different hoops to watch a sport where other sports fans do not have to do that. It's frustrating. So frustrating. Speaking of frustrating, it looks like Sabalenka is getting a little frustrated on court as well. She was just broken. Krejcikova was trying to consolidate that break. 30 all on Krejcikova's serve. Krejcikova is about to consolidate that break and go up 4-1 here. Game point. Krejcikova holds to go up 4-1 in the second set. Wow. You guys, I'm having such technical difficulties with the stream. Like, I mean, it just completely blacked out on me. Everybody else was able to watch whatever they want to watch. I cannot watch the Sabalenka Krejcikova match. It's insane. Let's try a different way. I think I'm missing something. Hang in there with me, guys. I'm trying to find an appropriate stream again for Sabalenka versus Krejcikova. This is frustrating because the one stream I have is so far behind. Like, you guys can look at the live stream itself and like get whatever you need. I just don't understand what I did wrong or what is going wrong. Man, I just don't understand how that happened. Oh wait, what happened to StreamYard?
Still whooping them kids' ass. Probably so. At this time, like, you know it's spring, ain't it spring break?
Krejčíkova's up 4-2 in the second set. Can somebody explain to me why Tennis Channel has like 17 matches happening right now, but they're on a damn commercial? I just don't understand. We pay the bills as fans. Don't y'all pay $100 a month? I'm so frustrated because the live stream I was watching was using to watch the Krejčíkova and Sabalenka match just completely went out. Like not even like a Wi-Fi issue. Like it just went completely to black. But I can use this. You said what? No, I wasn't using Tennis Channel Plus because those streams are always like 17 points behind. And if I'm live commentating, I'd like it to be as close as possible. And the stream I found was really, really up to speed, but then it just blacked out. I hate it here. I'm about to just start being a fan. I'm about to just switch my whole brand to like basketball or something because I know basketball fans do not have it this hard. I know they don't. Tuned into basketball with Miles Davis. Boom, there you go.
Yeah, okay. I refuse to let that happen.
I'm just venting my frustration because I was doing so well, and then boom.
I told you what to do.
What?
You put those Watchalong parents inside to have your own tennis sector. You know what? That's not a good idea. I mean, you might have to wear some non-matching concealer, but we can get
in a lace front that's 5 inches down my forehead.
We've seen similar wigs in tennis pants.
Krejčíkova was up 5-2 in that second set, by the way. Well, I wouldn't say that because Sabalenka's still up a set, so you know. Sabalenka started off so good, so good.
This happened in Dubai too.
Mm.
Yeah. Did she run out of gas before, like, she got that hot start like Serena did against that racket in my final U.S. Open? What? I just think Krejčíková just needs a set to get used to the ball.
Alrighty, guys. I think the technical difficulties for today have made it a less than stellar end to this broadcast. So I'm going to peace out for now, and I will talk to you guys on the other side of this. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for better content, and I will see you guys next time.